Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another brand new day. No hamsters. I'm very sorry. Little Gojira is asleep in her mason jar. Little Saber is asleep in her little cardboard house. So, they're all asleep. So, once again, it's stuffed hamsters on the back here as I try to remember which side it is because it's all mirrored. So, just stuffed hamsters to look at. I'm sorry. But still, it's good that they're sleeping. Little Gojira was awake earlier, but, you know, she can't stay awake all the time. She's awake a lot during the day, and that's okay. I don't even have to wake her up. She's just awake during the day, and she wanders around. And when I go to bed at night, she's wide awake. So she doesn't stick to the dusk and dawn sort of schedule that most hamsters do. She's just awake whenever she feels like it. So frequently when I go to bed, so anywhere between 10:30 and 12:30 at night, she's usually up and running, and she's going from side to side and following me and watching me, and I always pick her up and I say goodnight, and she's just always clambering and watching, and it's a good thing. So, definitely a thumbs up. I don't know what is going to happen because yesterday, I had a suspicion about the internet being out as soon as I got up, wondering if it was going to come back. And it was down all day. Finally, at about 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the afternoon, I went for a walk, went to the post office. It was a bright and sunny day. It was a nice walk. It was good. There's a liquor store and realty place and such, and in that parking lot they had an overspill from like a festival or farmers market or something that was going on with a live band, and it was really cool. I mean, I didn't go actually into the whole thing. I just skirted around it. I don't have any money, so if people are selling things, I don't want to go in and look at the stuff they're selling if I can't buy anything. That's why I don't window shop, because I get sick with jealousy if I can't buy things. So I don't look at things if I can't buy them. Otherwise, I just get sick. I know myself, so avoid the situation. But I walked around it as I went around downtown, because where else did I go? Because it wasn't just the post office. I might have walked around to Safeway and back as well. I can't really remember. Point being, though, they had the music and it was good and it was loud, but I was out in the sun, and when I came back, found out that the internet had been suspended by Comcast. They have had changes and increases in their pricing, and there have been issues with getting payments done, and so I honestly don't know what's going to happen. They were able to wrangle with Comcast, and as you've noticed, it's back on, and we've got until Friday when they're going to go with like an automatic deduction and take the money. They have to come up with money and by next Friday. So I honestly don't know what's going to happen with the internet. Honestly, have no ideas. Thumbs up for that. I mean, I can't afford to pay for it. I can barely afford to stay alive as it is, just paying for rent, so I don't know. But I just wanted to let you know, if I suddenly go dark, it's not because I've decided to kill my channel, hopefully. I mean, I'm never going to do that. And hopefully it's not ever like YouTube just deciding to delete my channel. What I mean is, if suddenly I stop uploading videos, it's just because my internet is gone. You can't upload at the public library. No place to like stick a USB stick into a computer so that you can... USB stick? You know, one of those flash drive things so that you can upload a thing. You can't just stick it into one of their computers, because that's how they introduce malware into things, so... Yay. So I don't know what's going to happen. We will see. I also wanted to talk about, wanted to show off, just for whatever reason, I can't even remember why, I was thinking about the Dreamcast, and I suddenly realized when I was going through this things, I only have these 2 Dreamcast games anymore. I never had a ton. I only had like 10, but now these are the only 2 I have left. This one I never want to get rid of because I love the series. I have the sequel for the original Xbox, and they're both awesome with incredible soundtracks. I love them both so dearly. And then this one I remember a lot because I was really sick with cellulitis at one point, and I couldn't get up and walk around because my leg was, well, it was badly infected, and I got to play that while lying in bed. So yay on that. If only I had the rest of my Dreamcast discs, but unfortunately, because of my sleepwalking state after the death of my wife, especially with the depths of my depression after she was gone, and needing cash for things, I sold things for money that, well, of course, money sold, that I wish I hadn't gotten rid of. But things are things. I mean, I'll never get them back. I can't afford to buy discs. And the older games, they're like one of the games I can't even remember the title for. It's like Air Pirates, Sky Realms of something or other. But it's a Sky Realms of Arcadia, maybe. But it's like $150 to get the game if you get it on like eBay or stuff. And I used to have it, and I sold it a couple of years ago. Wish I hadn't. I'll never get it. Yay. But life is life. I mean, life is life. As a quick aside too, I was talking online on Twitter with somebody about like the Duke Nukem character. I can't remember why it had come up, and I'd said that there was life in the character because I'm a big Duke Nukem fan. I have these PlayStation Duke Nukem games, and I'm never gonna get rid of these. I mean, when there was things that I could sell and things that I was not going to sell, these were never on the table. That sort of thing. I'm never going to get rid of any of my Duke Nukem games. I love the character. I think it is a tragedy what Randy Pitchford of Gearbox has done with the character. He just considers it a joke. There's a good way to bring the character back and make the character relevant again. I even have an idea that, of course, is just headcanon because Pitchford would never listen to me, if anything else. But still, I thought I'd give a quick story of the beginning of it. Because the story part of it actually is in a tutorial, a skippable tutorial. So if you wanted to hear the story part of it, you can. And if you don't want to, the missions start. Because it ignores Duke Nukem forever. But it's been 20 years, and the world has been in peace. There has been peace on Earth. The aliens have been defeated. That's what Duke's been doing all that time. Way back when the games were coming out. There's nothing but peace on Earth now. War is over. Everything is being dismantled. By this time, 20 years on, Duke is just a relic. He's pushing 50 now. You know, he stays pumped up and doing what he can. He's getting older, but he's still trying to stay strong, but he's starting to question why. Because the whole world just looks at him like, yeah, it's nice. Thank you for saving the world, but thank you? He's behind the times. He's an older man now. He's starting to feel his age, and everything is being dismantled, and so he's on the night of his existential despair. He's spending the night at the last gun battalion that they are finally dismantling. It has been there and just a relic, but they're finally taking it down. And on the night that the last night that it was supposed to be taken down, he goes in, and out of deference to him, They let him have one last night out there, just 2 old relics on one last night. And that of course is when the new aliens attack, thus giving Duke an arc of redemption, where he comes to terms with himself, his advancing age, and the fact that he is still necessary, and this is a thing that shouldn't be gotten rid of. But that story arc takes place over the whole game. I think that would be awesome. There's life in the character, because it's finally there's like, there's aliens shooting guns. He's used the last gun emplacement to knock aircraft out of the sky, and finally there's an injured soldier, and he just says he needs his gun because he's heading out. And I was like, that's when the line comes in. He says, "What are you going to do?" And that's when I said, "Yeah, it's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum." And then boom, that's when you go. The first mission starts with that. He's got his gun, it's out. Not a lot of story. If you want the tutorial part, you can play it, but you play it for the story. That would be good. That would be good. Don't just ruin the character like they did. But life is life. I just thought I'd mention that because I love the character. I think he's a good character. I think there's life left in the franchise with the right people to do it. It would be good, I think. So it was nice yesterday going for walkies during the daytime. I'd mentioned that because I'm not quite too sure if I want to, because I'm conflicted. I like going out into the sunshine, but it's also, I don't like going out into the sunshine. I am very photosensitive, and while I have sunglasses, when I remember to wear them, that were given to me by a very, very kind subscriber and commenter. Thank you very much. So I've got sunglasses. It's just when I remember to bring them, for I am very, very absent-minded. But sunlight hurts my skin and it hurts my eyes, and while the wraparound sunglasses are nice, as I was told by somebody else who works out at the casino, because there's a casino real close to where we are, that because we have such a huge meth problem in this area, it's generally you see people wearing the big wraparound glasses like I have that are really good so I don't have to squint when I go out. Hey, those are the ones that tweakers wear. So if you wear one of them, you're pretty much basically everyone's suspicious right there. So yay on that. Drug addicts for the win. Not really, of course. Addiction is a terrible, terrible thing. And I say that as an addict myself. A recovering addict, of course. Alcohol. I mean, really, it should have killed me, and I'm amazed it didn't. I'm amazed I'm still alive, honestly and sincerely. My liver should have shut down. My entire body should have died. I'm amazed that it didn't. So if you do have an alcohol problem, it can be overcome. You can do. It's a daily struggle. I learned that lesson a few years back, starting where I drank to recover, not to recover, but to stop from feeling too much for the first 4 months after my wife died. I've talked about this a lot. It's no big revelation, where I drank for 4 months to kill the feelings so that I wouldn't die. And then at the end of 4 months, I went, I need to stop. And I did. And that is a very good thing. I've had some other run-ins, and they've not been good. In fact, there was one of them where I was literally wondering if this thing that I thought I had defeated a decade and some back was going to drag me to the grave at that point. But even though I was circling, even though I was spinning around the drain of despair, I still did good. So that's a good thing too. I'm kind of rambling. I didn't sleep incredibly well. It was around midnight when I fell asleep, probably around 4:30, 5 o'clock when pain woke me up. I'm waking up a lot earlier because I'm off opiates and ow, so lots of extra pain. Oh, my nose. I don't know why it's itching so much. It drives me nuts. Anyway, though, I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to read them afterward. For right now, I'm thanking you for just having left me a comment. Good comment, bad comment, and a different comment. The fact is, you left me a comment. Thank you so very much, except for the abusive comments. Those ones I just trash can immediately. But all the others, thank you. You can even disagree with me violently. As long as you're not abusive, that's fine. And if I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're just not good at that sort of thing. I'm better than most, but most isn't all. So thumbs up on that. And of course, yes, I remembered. It is a range of 20 to 25 because even though I count in American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand because of my depression, fibromyalgia, general insomnia, and just exhaustion, I'm lucky I can remember that my name is not Rutherford P. Farquhar. So, we have Tiago Funny Guy, thank you very much. The Shape, greatly appreciated. Kane Aboites. I wish I could pronounce that properly. Thank you very, very much. And Testicle Strangler, that is a terrifying name. Thank you very, very much. Tyler Torp, greatly appreciated. Lord Sithus, greatly appreciated. And yes, any amount helps. The Bootleg Girl, greatly appreciated very much. Zool Khan, greatly appreciated. I'm saying that same statement, but Jake A, thank you very, very much. There we go. Thora Cassiano, thank you very, very much. And Kale McClintock, thumbs up. Matt McMillan, greatly appreciated. Alyssa Quintanilla, I sure hope I'm close. Thank you very, very much. Con Ficer, I cannot read with my eye well enough to see. And then there is Alyssa Graves, thumbs up. Furzy, greatly appreciated. Mama Chell, always good to see you in the comments. It's been a while. Eager Tube, thumbs up and thank you. Someone Something, greatly appreciated. Sort of, kind of an abusive comment. Life is life. Did I just do that one? Because if I did, then it would be, I don't know where I am. I've lost myself. So I'm going to go with Best of Our Lives and Hannah Davis, greatly appreciated. It's Infurious, thumbs up and thank you. Dank Apparel? I'm not sure. Thank you very, very much. Mazo Sojak, thumbs up and thank you. And Lee Maitland, greatly appreciated. Thumbs up and thank you very much, each and every one of you. I got lost entirely. My sincerely apologies. Yeah. My sincere apologies. Apparently I am much more affected by lack of sleep than I had originally thought. My sincere apologies. But if you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people who saved my bacon for rent this month, thank you all so very, very much. That would be beautiful and awesome. But if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes and deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very, very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence, a definite thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very, very cool, and make sure to hit that bell or something like that. I would understand if you didn't wish to, but if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now to the literal end of time. Really, my hand motions, don't even pay attention to them. I talk with my hands. If I ever get handcuffed with my hands behind my back, I am going to lose my mind. I'm claustrophobic that way. If I can't move my arms enough, I will lose it. I've tried taking off jackets by sitting on the sleeves and then getting out of it that way, and I have been almost out of my mind with terrifying anxiety from the claustrophobic feeling. So, not looking forward to ever getting arrested, huh? Especially since if you're in a place like they show in these SWAT games, one of the things they have to do is if you're there, if you're a victim, you need to get your hands tied behind your back, just like you're one of the bad guys, because they don't know and they've got to bring, order to chaos, and part of that is making sure people aren't going to be causing troubles. Ugh. So anyway, I got this video. I got another video coming up. Got another one next. So that's a good thing. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend. And that is a very good thing.